Hello and welcome to MBA English Medellin. I am Professor Winn, a certified English professor in Medellin, Colombia, and today we take a look at skill number 1, decision making. If you recall our last video, we discussed overall the 7 key skills to MBA English. And today we begin our series with a closer look at decision making. Well, decision making, of course, is essential for the advancement and actually opening more opportunities in your career. You may be called upon to make very tough calls that impact the bottom line at your company. So, what are some of the key considerations for decision making? Well, of course, you begin the process by reviewing all the relevant data and getting the necessary resources you need to be able to make the decision. Then you must communicate the decision to your team, your boss, or the company as a whole. And the third step in the process is that you need to understand the impact of that decision and to monitor the results. Well, there are 3 traps to avoid when you're trying to make a decision. One of those is to give too much emphasis to the first information that you come across. Remember, you need to review all of the data. Number 2, don't be afraid of changing the status quo or challenging the status quo. There are always certain ways things operate inside a corporation, but when you're making a decision for the best of the company and to impact positively the bottom line, you can't be afraid to offer a solution that challenges the status quo. And number 3, you can't blindly accept confirming information. So confirming information is that if you believe a certain solution was the best solution even before you began analyzing the data, and then as you began analyzing the data, that confirmed your solution, you just can't accept it blindly. Ask a colleague to argue the other side and see which is the best solution to a problem. Well, that concludes our series MBA English Medellin Decision Making. Let's look at some of our final thoughts. As we know, great decisions are the cornerstone of successful businesses. And if you do make a decision and it does not work out so well, accept the failure of making the bad decision, but also ask others for feedback to learn from your mistakes. Well, thank you again for joining me today for our look at skill number 1 of MBA English Medellin, decision making. I invite you to visit my blog at americanenglishmedellin.blogspot.com for more information and to sign up for my newsletter to get more English tips. And also remember, this is the first skill in a series of 7 skills that will debut every Tuesday on my website at americanenglishmedellin.blogspot.com. And to get a new video for every part, make sure you tune in on every Tuesday. Well, I am Professor Winn. I salute your English success.